Holiday depression, I see you're back. It's a hard time of year. You're just going to the grocery store to get your groceries and you're barraged with questions like, oh, so you getting ready for your big holiday spread? No. No, Harold, I'm not. I don't have one. I'm alone. Or if you're in an annoyed mood, you might say, no, not really. My father just died. I don't recommend that. It can be a hard time of year for sure. We're looking at my ideal life doesn't look like this. Whether you've gone through a breakup, you have a deceased family member, and this is your first celebration without them, or you've moved, or your siblings have moved. There are many things going on in people's lives that make it a hard time of year. Maybe it's this idea you have in your brain of what everybody else is doing, and that could be totally inaccurate. Just because it looks this way, because I'm in the grocery store and of course I'm seeing that everybody's loading up their carts full of fabulous food for their big spread with 20 people and all the laughter and the wine and the this, that's not what's happening. There are plenty of us that are single, alone, and there are people that are going to amazing functions and they're depressed too. It's not just you, it just seems like it is. That's a huge one for me. That's a way to rewire your brain and just be like, you know what, brain, that is not what's happening. There are plenty of people in my position. This is what it is, and I'm going to make the best of it. So I remember my first Thanksgiving alone. I had just gone through a divorce, and I sent my kid to be with his dad for Thanksgiving because his dad had this big family, and I just knew my kid would have a fabulous time. I was in my backyard doing a DIY project while I was imagining in my head that they were all having this fabulous time, and everybody around the world is having this fabulous time, and I'm spray painting furniture. I was bawling my eyes out. I had to take many moments. As cliche as it sounds, time heals. It does. It might take a lot of time. I mean, it took me many years to just feel better and better about the holiday season. I know that's not very hopeful and happy, but you know, looking back now, it is nice. It's like, oh yeah, I've come to this place where I am fine. You could be that person that right now is not having an ideal Thanksgiving or holiday, and next year it can be totally different. I really believe that, and I really want you to believe that too. Yes, I am never going to not miss my mother or father or whoever has passed away on this holiday. I'm never going to forget them. You're never going to forget them, but you're living your life and they want you to live your life. So what can you create? I'm sorry if you're depressed or pissed off or upset that it's not the way it should be, but please embrace the way it is. That is helpful for sure. And do something for yourself. Come up with something. Whether it's just the old standard of take yourself to a movie or get your own meal that signifies to you the day, you could do that. Or you could think of something totally different. You could go on a hike. You could go on a long drive. Get some wonderful food that's maybe totally off the map of anything you've ever tried. And then finish it off with some pecan pie while you're watching some great rom-com. I know one great idea is to get off social media because then you're in the comparison game. These people are having a fabulous time. Well, you don't know that. You don't know that. You're seeing all these happy pictures of people that are having this fabulous day, and you wish that was you, and it's not. You don't have to spend the day going like, oh, hope it's amazing. You don't have to do that. They're fine. You can journal about it. You can say, okay, this is ideally what I would like to be experiencing right now. I'm not experiencing that, but here are my hopes and dreams for next year. I know that can be depressing too, but it also can just be, let me put myself into a hopeful frame of mind because the possibilities in my life are endless. It doesn't have to be like this. I can keep creating my life and I can keep showing up for me and I can keep having the hopefulness that things will change. So whatever it is for you, Make it a special day. Please tell me what you're doing. I'd love to hear it. If there's anybody out there that has some kind of single tradition that this is what they do each year, it's like, I get Chinese food, I get Indian food, I get pumpkin pie. I would love to hear it because I need ideas. But just know that what you're experiencing right now will pass. It will get better. It will. Have a great holiday, whatever great may mean. It may mean just a slight bit above depression, to be honest. Next year is going to be different to whatever degree. Maybe it's going to be completely fabulous. Who knows? That's the beauty of life. We don't know. And maybe we can say, goodbye, depression. I'm not having a day with you today. I'm doing something else.